Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis and I'm a beginner artist, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing Ichigo Kurosaki. This episode was pretty much just a flashback of all the fights that Ichigo has been a part of up until now. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. Ichigo has broken Renji's sword twice. You wanna know, okay, you wanna know what dynamic I like that this show is consistent with? The dynamic between Ichigo and Renji. And what I mean by that is there was a point that Ichigo, I think in the Bount arc, Ichigo was a little bit down on himself and how he has to fight against the Bounts, right? He was not confident in his battle prowess against the Bounce, right? Because he didn't have his Bankai. And then Renji went down when Ichigo was training underneath Urahara's shop, and Renji like was provoking him to try and fight him, and I forget who the other dude was, but he was trying to provoke him to fight back. And then once Ichigo actually ramped his power up and actually got his resolve back, Renji was against wanting to fight Ichigo because it was like he knew that Ichigo would completely destroy him. And I like that dynamic that those two have, because in almost every situation that Ichigo has fought against Renji, Ichigo has won, right? So I like the fact that it's consistent that Ichigo can actually still win against Renji, whereas it's inconsistent for Ichigo when he encounters Kenpachi, right? Whenever he comes across Kenpachi, Kenpachi always says something about how Ichigo is weak, even though Ichigo beat Kenpachi before. Same thing with Byakuya and amongst other people. Like, it's always inconsistent with Ichigo being as strong as he is. It's fine if you want to say the other captains that Ichigo hasn't fought can can beat Ichigo, but it's not fair when you put a captain that Ichigo has definitively beat above him at every turn. If you, it's fine if you're gonna be like, okay, um, Ichigo Ichigo barely beat this person, so this person obviously is still stronger than Ichigo. That's fine if you want to say that. So Byakuya is the only example that we can give. But Ichigo versus Kenpachi, Kenpachi took off his eye patch to fight Ichigo. And that was before Ichigo had his mask and before Ichigo had his Bankai. So we have to like call a spade a spade. If I have enough spiritual pressure to actually fight you and tie with you before I have both of my power ups, then if I fight you anytime after this, I should be able to beat you soundly. But that's not the case, because he helped Ichigo against what was it, number whoever number 5 maybe, the dude that basically was like Kenpachi, the dude that can't, you like trying to cut him, you couldn't cut through his skin. Kenpachi helped Ichigo fight that guy, and Kenpachi showed up to fight against number 0. Like, the fact that Kenpachi shows up to help Ichigo fight these opponents, it's showing us that, hey, Ichigo is getting help from this individual, when in actuality, if that person can beat these people pretty soundly, like easily, then Ichigo should be able to do the same thing. He shouldn't have to rely on this person to come and help him. And I understand that Ichigo has battles back to back to back to back, but you'll be lying to yourself if you were to say that Kenpachi couldn't go back to back to back to back between all the people that Ichigo has fought, right? Like, the story would, if they put Kenpachi in the same situation, Kenpachi would do the same job that Ichigo did, but they would make it seem as Kenpachi did it far easier than Ichigo. And I know that part of Ichigo's problem is that Ichigo always he turns his like killing intent on and off, right? Like he'll want to fight you definitively sometimes, but other times he's like hesitant on whether or not he wants to fight you, and he wants to question what your reason for wanting to fight him is, and that like that puts a lax in his powers. But I'm gonna keep it real with you with how many times they tell us Ichigo is just like Kenpachi and he loves to fight, and his thrive for battle is so much more than, like they tell us that all the time. But like why is he always like 50-50 with his battle intent, like in every situation? Just make Ichigo, if he's a battle if he's a battle demon, make him a battle demon. Don't like wish-washy with him. That'd be the equivalent of like Goku loves to fight people in every situation. That'd be the equivalent of like Goku going into a battle where that his opponent is like half dead already, and then Goku just beating him the rest of the way, and then he just dies. That's that. We would expect Goku to heal him and then fight him and then beat him if he wins, right? That's what we expect. So I would like for them to actually have Ichigo's personality be his personality. If he's very battle oriented, like they made it out to be, where they're like, okay, why didn't you just grab Rukia and just leave if you came here? Or why didn't you just grab Orihime and leave if you were actually trying to save her? You would just grab her and leave, but you stopped and now you're trying to fight me, right? Like, that's true. Ichigo literally could grab these people, his friends, and just leave without continuing to fight. But he's like, okay, I'm just gonna beat all my opponents here and now, so I don't have to worry about them again. And like that's a spade a spade. But let's get into this.
You might be the one taking me home. For one thing, really do want. You say that you're the worst, but I don't know. Is that true? We both feel the silence with things they think they know. Baby, that's why I just be free and let it all go. home. One thing really lead to one. Say that you're the worst, but I don't know. Is that true? People fear the silence with things they think they know. Baby, that's why I just be free and let it all go. Let's go. I don't care what you say, it's true. Don't matter to me, 'cause I want you. Everybody else got their own view. I know they cannot see what I do. So don't wonder what I got into. What I get into. Hey, oh, but then he's smiling. My inhibitions fade. Not no point in trying. I know I can keep away. No, I don't care what you say. It's too good. No matter to me, 'cause I want you.
Alright, I am finished with this picture of Ichigo Kurosaki and his mask. Obviously, it's I don't want to say it's too late, but Ichigo, you know, going up behind Aizen and using like an attack and not dealing a critical blow, and then Aizen saying to Ichigo, "You missed your opportunity." Is that like you missed an opportunity to do like a maximum damage to me? Like you like held back your power? Or is that like you missed your chance? Like you could have done something else that would have done more damage. You know what I'm saying? Those both sound the same, but it's different. Like you can set up a trap that can do more damage than your output of damage, right? So Ichigo's Getsuga Tensho with his hollow mask is the most amount of damage that he can do solo, but is he saying like you missed your chance, as in like you could have set up something with maybe another Soul Reaper or another Visor, like, because if that's the case, if it's the case where it's like, okay, your Getsuga Tensho could have been more powerful, then I got an issue with Ichigo always holding back his power. But that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't, let me know what I can do in the comment section to make it better for you to watch next time. The glove is off. Peace, love, thanks for watching.